Okay, now let us learn the difference between the molecular mass and formula mass. Actually, remember, there is no difference in calculation of the molecular mass and formula mass. Both are same, but uh, they're particularly used basing upon the type of substance on which the calculation is being carried out. For example, if on a normal molecule, if you are carrying out the calculation, like suppose H2O, for H2O molecule, we know that the number of hydrogens are 2 and the number of oxygens are 1, and for one hydrogen atom the mass is 1 AMU, and for oxygen it is 16. So 1 into 16, we get 2 plus 16, that is equal to, we get 18. So the molecular mass of water is 18. At the same time, what is gram molecular mass? Gram molecular mass is the mass which is expressed in terms of grams. That's simple. What is the molecular mass of water means? It is 18 or 18 AMU, atomic mass units. Whereas gram molecular mass of H2O, it is also 18, but it is expressed in grams. Gram molecular mass of water is 18 grams. Simple. You just calculate the molecular mass of any substance and put or express in terms of grams, that will be gram molecular mass. And what about the formula mass? Formula mass is just used for ionic compounds. It is used for ionic compounds like NaCl, KCl, ZnS, potassium nitrate, calcium fluoride, etc. Because they do not contain discrete molecules as their constituent particles, but they exist as ions. Okay, and we know that every sodium ion is surrounded by 6 chloride ions in a crystal lattice, and similarly every chloride ion is surrounded by 6 sodium ions around it in a crystal lattice. So in such cases the formula is used to calculate the formula mass. We use the formula mass instead of molecular mass. Like the molecular mass is calculated, similarly formula mass is calculated. There is not much difference in calculating the molecular mass and formula mass. So for formula mass, the term is especially used for ionic compounds, whereas for molecular mass it is generally expressed for normal molecules other than ionic compounds. For example, if you take a sodium chloride ion, we know that so atomic mass of sodium is 23 and atomic mass of chlorine is 35.5. So sodium's atomic mass is 23 and chlorine's is 35.5. So the total formula mass is 58.5. Unified mass you can express in terms of unified mass, or simply you can write AMU. Okay, and same if this mass is expressed in terms of grams, 58.5 grams, then it becomes the gram formula mass of NaCl. Okay, so if the same mass is expressed in terms of grams, then that formula mass is called as gram formula mass. Hope you understand the difference between molecular mass and formula mass.